What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. And these very elites are at the top. They want to destroy humanity. And they want to do it in ways that people themselves are willing to accept. Oh, let's go green. Let's save the planet. This, and that. Today, my girlfriend told me that when she was coming back from work, they have a specific croissant that they sell. And they are no longer selling that croissant because apparently this almond croissant impacts climate. And so, in order to save the earth, they're going to stop serving that almond croissant. The absurdity of this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, listen to this, because this whole climate change narrative and, and reaching net zero emissions is essentially to wipe you out, and you're willingly accepting it. You're welcoming it with open arms and even being an advocate for it. Listen to this.
We cannot hide away from human population growth because, it underlies so many of the other problems. All these things we talk about wouldn't be a problem if there was the size of population that there was 500 years ago. We cannot hide away.
So they're telling you what the plan is. We're just, well, not we, but a lot of people are just too dumb to see it. If you're watching this channel, you already know it. You already know it. Here, an explosion happened at the Hoover Dam. One of the transformers, apparently. And this is another angle. And apparently the bridge is shaking. And folks, this apparently the fire is out now, but this provides or generates electricity for Nevada. So even however small the percentage of electricity that it was providing, well, you just take that small percentage away now because of this. And it goes to show how fragile our infrastructure is around the world. Come winter time, when you want to stay warm, you may not be able to get it, or your bill would just be so expensive. I remember I was talking about Europe and their insane electric bills. Well, don't be surprised when yours starts getting that high, because it's a very, very possible scenario. And to top it all off, this is the news of the day, and I'll reserve my comments. First, I'll let you watch the video.
This afternoon, the Secretary General and Klaus Schwab, the founder of the World Economic Forum, will witness the signing of a memorandum of understanding on a strategic partnership between the UN and the World Economic Forum, which outlines areas of cooperation to deepen engagement between the two institutions and to jointly accelerate the implementation of the 2030 agenda. This afternoon.
So there's a signing of a memorandum of understanding, if that's correctly, if I correctly stated that. They want to accelerate this. They want to cause their agenda to be implemented faster, because they see that right now is the moment to do it. And a lot of people, when they first heard 2030, they knew it wasn't going to take 10 years. Or at least I didn't. I thought it would happen a lot sooner. They're just saying it was like 10 years out just to get people on board, because I heard this interesting quote listening to George Gammon talk on a podcast. And he said, in order to be able to identify a power grab, right? There is one way to be able to identify a power grab. And that is, if you can't identify the objective, because it's very murky, it's very generic. There's not clear statements as to what their objectives are. then it's a paragraph. When you think about domestic or terrorism, when you think about climate change, when you think about all these things, there's not a clear objective. It's very vague, and it's very out into the future, because they can keep propelling and using this as an excuse for whatever they want. And you should be on high alert. And this is one of those things. You never know when you're done with fighting climate change, or when you're done fighting, terrorism or whatever it is. You just don't know. And so you've got to be wary of this. So pay attention, folks. It's accelerating at a amazing speed. You've got to be prepared. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to this channel. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.